PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast. If you want to listen to a good news podcast, then the link is right here in the show notes. Today's quote comes from Rosa Luxemburg, a Polish-born revolutionary, political economist, and one of the most fearless and defiant thinkers of the 20th century. Imprisoned multiple times across multiple countries for her activism, a woman who literally wore chains and kept moving regardless. She is credited with saying, "Those who do not move do not notice their chains. The chains are invisible until you pull against them." That's the devastating revelation of this quote. Not that the chains aren't real. They are there. But the person who stays still, who stays comfortable, who stays within the boundaries of what's familiar and accepted and safe, that person never feels the resistance. The constraint is there. It just never announces itself. Because why would it? It doesn't need to. You're not testing it. Think about what this looks like in life. The comfort zone that feels like contentment until the day you try to step outside it. And then you discover how much fear surrounds the edges. The relationship pattern that feels normal until you attempt something different and realize how deeply ingrained it is. The limiting belief, like, "I'm not that kind of person who does that." That sits quietly unchallenged for years because you never moved toward the thing it was blocking. The chain doesn't tighten until you pull. And most people never pull. So most people never know. The constraint remains invisible, mistaken for simply the shape of things, not a limit, just the way of the world. Luxemburg understood this from the most literal possible experience. She pulled against every chain placed on her, political, institutional, physical. And she paid an extraordinary price for that movement. But she also knew, with absolute clarity, exactly what was constraining her. The movement made the chains visible. The chains, once they're visible, can be named. And what can be named can be challenged. You don't have to be a revolutionary to apply this. You just have to be willing to move towards something that tests your edges and pay honest attention to what resists when you do. So here's the question. Where in your life are you staying still enough that you haven't yet noticed what's constraining you? Because the chains don't announce themselves. They wait for you to pull. And the only way to find out what's holding you is to move toward the thing you haven't allowed yourself to try yet. Move and feel the resistance. Then name it. That's where freedom starts. That's going to do it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern, signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another daily quote.